Hey guys, in this month's Disney Rewind, we're going to be talking about all of the upcoming Disney remakes. Yay or nay? So, if you're a Disney nerd like we are, you probably most likely know about all of the million remakes that are in the works right now, and it's a little ridiculous. We've already had things like Maleficent and Cinderella and The Jungle Book and most recently Pete's Dragon, and for the most part all of those were really good, correct?
Yeah.
Except for Maleficent. Me personally,
Maleficent's in it.
Me personally, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Maleficent, but I absolutely loved Cinderella and Pete's Dragon and The Jungle Book. So because of those three things at least, I'm pretty positive for some of these remakes that we're about to discuss, but some of them I'm a little worried. So that's what we're going to be debating in this discussion on the remakes that are happening. Yay or nay? Do we want to see some of these? Do we not want to see them? And more importantly, will they even work on the big screen? So let's start off with the obvious one that is fast approaching come March, and that is Beauty and the Beast, which will star Emma Watson as Belle.
Yay.
Yay?
Yay.
Yay!
As previously spoken, I'm just here for Luke Evans.
She's just here for Gaston, you guys. I'm not gonna lie,
I'm not even for Gaston. I don't really care about Gaston, but you have Luke Evans in there. I'm happy.
I'm kind of excited to see Luke Evans.
I think the only thing is going to be like the animation of everything. There's so many things that have to be animated.
Yeah.
You know,
we've not even really got a proper trailer yet.
Yeah, and even like we've only gotten a picture of
the objects.
Yeah, so we haven't physically seen them in action, like how exactly they're going to move. So I think that's probably the more iffy part of Beauty and the Beast is having to wait for that, for how these inanimate objects,
how the CG is going to look.
Yeah,
the CG is either going to look really good or really bad, and I'm kind of worried. But yeah, for the most part, I'm very, very excited for Beauty and the Beast. Belle is one of my favorite Disney princesses. Beauty and the Beast is just kind of one of my favorite Disney movies overall. So I'm very excited for it. I am a little worried and skeptical about some things, but hopefully it turns out for the best. Next, The Lion King is being remade, you guys. How? Why? The good news is that Jon Favreau is directing it. And Jon Favreau did the recent Jungle Book remake, and that ended up being freaking amazing. I think a lot of people were like, oh my god, this is going to be terrible, but it ended up being really, really good and really well done. And they got Jon Favreau directing, so hopefully what he managed to accomplish with the Jungle Book will be accomplished successfully with The Lion King.
Yeah, I think since he's doing it, and he's kind of got all that going already, that, you know, maybe he just improve a little bit on some things, and then it'll be good too. Because yeah, it's pretty much, that's the bad thing though, is that it's just pretty much going to be the Jungle Book. You know, with the way it looks. Yeah. Except now there's not even going to be a human in it, so...
Well, I hope The Lion King kind of has that same style like the Jungle Book did, you know,
that's what I'm hoping for.
That realism. You know, that was the thing that got me about the Jungle Book, just the absolute realism, and you were really in there in the forest with those animals that look so real, and it didn't look stupid. You know, that talking animals did not look stupid at all, so... The Lion King, hopefully this turns out well. I don't think it even needs to be turned into a live action movie, you know, it definitely does not even need to be, but it's like I'm still excited nonetheless. And are we all in agreement? Benedict Cumberbatch will voice Scar. I am predicting that. Next, Dumbo. You guys, apparently Tim Burton is set to direct it.
Before having seen Pete's Dragon, I probably would have said, Dumbo, that seems weird. But now I was just thinking, well, they made Pete's Dragon, and he looked super adorable, and he looked really cool. So
they made that work.
If they can make a giant, huge dragon work, And also changed the way he looked, too, from the original cartoon. And I think Dumbo will look pretty adorable and cool. I don't know about, like, story-wise. I mean, you know, I'm not sure how that's going to go. But I think, like, visually, I think Dumbo will look pretty cool.
Yeah, because Dumbo doesn't really have much of a story. So I'm curious what additional
Tim
story...
Burton's gonna add something crazy.
Yeah, what additional story will be applied... Because I feel like there are going to be some human characters, you know, because that's the thing. Dumbo is just all about Timothy the Mouse and Dumbo and the circus animals. That's kind of it. Really, no human characters. So I feel like they definitely got to incorporate.
Definitely going to throw in some humans and make some kind of really heartbreaking thing about animal abuse or something.
Yeah, animal cruelty, animal abuse, something like that. To spread a message of awareness, I guess. But yeah, Tim Burton. At first, I was like, Tim Burton, what the hell? But you know what? I think I can see that. His unique flair with visuals, you know, I think I can see that. Next, we have The Sword in the Stone. And apparently this is going to be done by Brian Cogman, who is one of the writers and producers of Game of Thrones. And that sounds pretty epic.
I don't really care. I mean, we got enough things along that line.
About King Arthur.
What does Disney have new to, you know, to bring to the table? I mean, that'll probably be okay. Well, it'll come out back. Oh, it's great. But, I mean, it's not something that I think needs to be done. That's just it.
a lot of times with Arthurian movies, it tends to be a grown-up Arthur. He's already king. He already has Camelot. He has his knights, you know?
So then just go watch BBC's Merlin and get it.
So the thing with this, it's focusing on him before he's even a king. Because if you've seen the cartoon ends. He pulls out the sword from the stone, and the movie ends. You know, it's kind of anticlimactic. So I don't know. It's like part of me is looking forward to this because I do love Arthurian literature and Arthurian movies. But yeah, then a part of me is like, But at the same time, Brian Cogman, I freaking love Game of Thrones. I mean, if he can kind of bring a Game of Thrones element to The Sword in the Stone, I mean, that would be pretty awesome, in my opinion. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Next, we're getting something called Prince Charming. And there's not too much about this. It's not quite in the bag if it's going to be focused on, like, Snow White's Prince Charming or Cinderella's Prince Charming. I'm assuming it's going to be more like Snow White's Prince Charming because we already had Richard Madden do Prince Charming in the Cinderella movie, so I'm guessing this is going to be another Prince Charming, or maybe it's just a combination of all of the Prince Charmings.
Maybe they have like a bro party or something.
Maybe it's just, you know what, I'm starting to wonder if maybe this Prince Charming movie, you know, because Disney is always so focused and obsessed with the Disney princesses. So maybe this Prince Charming movie is going to kind of be a parody, a satire, perhaps, on the Disney princes. You know, maybe it's not so focused on just one specific prince, if that makes sense.
It'll probably be okay. It'll probably be good, but like, especially, I don't care about Snow White's prince. I mean, he was in the movie, cartoon for like 5 minutes. I mean, we could do without. I'd rather have like a Flynn movie, a live-action Flynn movie, and they get Zachary Levi.
I think it just depends on what they do with this movie. Like I said, if they do turn it into maybe a parody or a satire of Disney as a whole, and the treatment of the Disney princesses.
So it'd be like Enchanted almost, but on the male side?
Yeah. I would like that, you know. That would be kind of cool. Moving on. We got two things from the Aladdin fandom going on here, because we have a movie obviously being done for Aladdin, but also a movie being done for the genie.
I feel like that'd be really weird for the genie. I don't know, like
I'm not excited for the genie.
An entire movie of, is he gonna be blue? What's gonna happen?
Maybe it's him, like how he gets cursed to be a genie.
Maybe he could have been a normal person.
Maybe it's a prequel to Aladdin.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. We're going to get the genie movie, and then the Aladdin. That way, there's
and the end of the genie movie will end with Aladdin picking him up.
Oh.
But then the Aladdin movie will start from, you know, kind of the beginning of the Aladdin movie, and then lead up to that point where Aladdin picks up the lamp.
Either way, I mean, I think there is some franchise possibility here with doing a genie movie followed by Aladdin. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm not really that excited for a genie movie. I am far more excited to see
an Aladdin.
Yeah.
Where we'll still have the genie. It'd still be cool to see the genie in an Aladdin movie, but just an entire genie movie seems a little boring to me.
Cruella is next for discussion. And this is going to star Emma Stone, apparently.
Yeah, I'm not excited.
I'm not excited for this.
I wasn't, well, for two reasons. I don't care for a Cruella movie. And then Emma Stone, I like Emma Stone, but Emma Stone as Cruella just was like, it's too far off. It's just,
I mean, wasn't, you know, the 101 Dalmatian movies, you know, those movies?
Yeah, can we just stick with those? Are pretty much Cruella movies.
Aren't those kind of Cruella-based movies anyway?
Especially, I think, that second one.
Yeah.
That second one was really like a, but was it supposed to be like before Cruella was, like, you know, before 101 Dalmatians, and why the heck she's so
yeah,
crazy
I definitely just don't see the need for Cruella. I mean, she's a great villain in her own way, but there's nothing really that unique and crazy about her. I don't see people just falling head over heels in love with Cruella, you know?
Yeah. And I feel like it'll kind of be along, like, Maleficent. Like, I love Angelina Jolie, and I kind of liked what she did with Maleficent, but I just didn't like the movie as much.
I think it was poorly executed, the whole movie. And yeah, the Cruella, if you guys have seen Once Upon a Time, they cast this actress Victoria Smurfit as Cruella in that show, and she was just spot on and terrific. And yeah, I just don't see Emma Stone. You know, I just can't. Mulan is next. Yay, Mulan! I think we've been waiting like years and years for a Mulan
I feel like
movie.
this will be a cool, like, live action battle, you know, because I feel like they could do more, like, I'm hoping there will be more with, like, the fights and stuff. You know how the battles are, like, really short and to the point in the cartoon?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, like, they're kind of more extended out, and you see Mulan being more, like, kick butt like a warrior, because you don't really see her as a warrior, actually, in the cartoon, if you think about it.
Yeah, she's
not really a warrior in the cartoon.
Yeah, she just has these little minor moments.
I feel like in the movie they'll make her more, like, really
badass.
cool, and make you think, yeah, a woman could do, you know, big part of the Chinese army too.
Yeah, it'll definitely be very girl power. That's for sure, and I'm looking forward to that. Winnie the Pooh!
No.
You guys, no, you're just immediately like, no.
Winnie the Pooh's fine as a cartoon, it's cute and all that crap, but no, we ain't having no movie
You
about
know,
Winnie the Pooh.
I guess I'll take the opposing view. I almost feel like Winnie the Pooh, I almost feel like it could work.
It's gonna be the Jungle Book all over
because the little synopsis that I was reading about it, it was saying something about it's going to be about an older Christopher Robin, and I don't know how that'll work, but like I can imagine these toys and they'll just look like stuffed animals. So I don't know. I almost feel like Winnie the Pooh could work in an interesting way. It just depends on what the story is.
I just say no.
You're just no.
No.
I'm yay and you're nay. Okay, so we got two works coming from the universe of Neverland. We got another Peter Pan remake coming, you guys, followed by Tink, about Tinkerbell, and apparently that's going to have Reese Witherspoon playing Tinkerbell. What the fuck?
Okay, well, I would have said a Tinkerbell movie would be pretty cool, you know, with
Reese
her
Witherspoon?
origin, but Reese Witherspoon's just dead and old.
Stephanie. Okay,
like, nobody cares about Reese Witherspoon.
Okay, you guys, I do like Reese Witherspoon, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Reese Witherspoon just seems a little too old for me.
Even if she was young Reese Witherspoon, I wouldn't say, if this, you know, if this was back in the 90s, I still would not say that she should be Tinkerbell. She just doesn't. Crap, if you're going to get somebody who was older, I would have said, like, get Kristen Bell to be Tinkerbell. I don't know.
Wait, doesn't Kristen Bell... No, that's Brittany Murphy, who voices Tinkerbell in the cartoons.
Well, no, she's dead, so they had to get somebody else, so I don't remember who they got.
Wait, doesn't Kristen Bell do the voice of Tinkerbell? I almost want to say she does the voice of Tinkerbell in the cartoons.
But doing it in there, Peter Pan,
no.
But maybe if they, like... I can't argue, though, if they cast people that I really like in it.
You know, I love the story of Peter Pan, but I've had enough of Peter Pan, you guys. If you want to watch a good, I say this all the time, if you want to watch a good Peter Pan remake, watch the 2005 version with Jeremy Sumpter and Jason Isaacs. That movie is perfection, and it totally captures everything you love about Peter Pan. And yeah, it's like every other adaptation of Peter Pan in recent years, they've all kind of failed to capture what is so special about Peter Pan. We don't need no more. And we certainly don't need no damn Tinkerbell movie. Are we done? Are we done? Okay, I'm tired of arguing. Let's move on. Pinocchio.
No.
What the hell? I feel like the further we get into this list, the more angry we're getting.
I don't know,
Pinocchio.
but that's just weird.
Pinocchio could work. Maybe.
I mean, because then you
I
gotta
almost
think.
want to see Tim Burton do this
Then
one
you gotta
too.
think. Yeah, so like Tim Burton. I mean, you've got the humans mixed in with like a freaking walking, talking fox. You know what I mean? Like, it seems okay for a cartoon, but then you put that into a movie, it seems like we're like getting really weird and fantasy. And...
So no to Pinocchio. Let's move on. We also got some more sequels coming out, you guys. We got a sequel for The Jungle Book and a sequel for Maleficent.
I say no.
No. No. Just no.
I mean, I like Jungle Book, but what the
We
heck
don't-
do you need a sequel
Yeah, we don't need a
for?
sequel.
And then Maleficent, like, what's gonna happen now? And I thought Angelina Jolie was done doing movies. I'm tired of her lying to me.
Moving on. Rose Red, which is not a retelling of Snow White at all, but it's apparently going to be focused on Snow White's sister, who is named Rose Red. And
No.
my understanding of this is that it's following more in line with like the traditional Grimm fairy tales, because there is like a Grimm story called Rose Red, and it's not Snow White. I guess they are sisters. I don't know. I have to read those stories again. But no for you.
No. I don't care.
I don't know about this one.
Unless they get an actress I really like. That's the only time I'm gonna say yay for any of these is if they get somebody I really like.
I'm not too sure about this because I don't want it to be another Snow White retelling, and it almost just kind of seems like that to me. So I don't know. I'd have to see the casting and the trailers for this one. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
No.
I'm just thinking about Alvin and the Chipmunks right now.
Yeah, and how stupid and annoying they are.
Yeah, those are stupid and annoying. I don't want Chip and Dale,
Turn into garbage.
yeah, turn into garbage. I love Rescue Rangers, though. I love that cartoon as a kid.
Yeah,
Just leave it be, Disney.
Just redo the cartoon. Like how they're doing, which one is it? Tailspin, or I don't remember which one that's coming out again that they're putting on TV, but I'd rather they just redone Chip and Dale as a cartoon show.
Moving on. Sheridan Bog from Fantasia.
No. I like Sharon Bog. He's cool. He's scary. Does he need a movie? No.
I don't get that.
I don't see how it's going to be possible.
He's only in Fantasia for like 10 minutes. I mean, he's the best part of Fantasia.
In 5 years, are we going to redo this?
We should redo this discussion in 5 years.
When there's more info?
Yeah, talk about all these movies. But no to Sheridan Bog. That don't make no sense. And last, Mary Poppins. And this is going to star Emily Blunt and Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No.
I don't know. Leave Mary Poppins alone!
Mary Poppins was fine. Why is everything gotta be new? Darn the honeymoons.
Okay, you guys, we're exhausted. We're done talking about this list. You know, it's funny, because it started off, we were kind of happy with some of these, and then we just get angry and angry as the list goes on. Oh my god. You know, these movies, they're either going to work, or they're not. We're either going to be mad, or we're going to be pleasantly surprised, you know, because I was pleasantly surprised with Pete's Dragon and The Jungle Book, and I think that's just it. We got to give them a chance. We can't sit here and bash them before we know for sure, but yeah, these are just our initial thoughts and opinions right now, because a lot of these aren't coming anywhere anytime soon. Some of these are going into the 2020s. And yeah, we're nowhere near that.
I'm ready for Big Hero 6 to be made into a live action.
Oh god, they better not do.
And get Daniel Henney back for Tadashi.
But yeah, you guys, in the comments below, which of these remakes are you looking forward to the most? Which remakes do you think, no, I don't want to see that? And which remakes are you kind of a little in the middle like, maybe that will work, maybe it won't, who knows?
Look, I didn't even know you had all those on there. I thought there was only like 6 of them.
19.
I didn't know there was all this other crap.
19 movies, you guys. I mean, that's a little ridiculous. Oh well. So leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Let's have a discussion. So that's it for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.